Alright, this is a little late, but I didn't feel the need to do it right away. Attacking the mega crab, that is. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and see what we got to deal with here. Alright. It's not that hard to begin with. Now, more or less, I'm scouting a little bit with this account, so that my main won't have to deal with some of it. Hopefully I'll get far enough so that it actually matters. But for the hardest part is, I would say, is on the leaderboard, you can't actually know how many attacks those people have used. When it was timed, you can. There are quite a few 60s though. That's promising, since that's all I have to get for my main. Get a third diamond trophy. We'll need some more to get to there. Another reason I'm doing well first is, generally in the beginning, I don't do so well for some reason. Adjustments, perhaps? Takes a while just to get into it. But now that they've shifted away from troops, like in previous Mega Crabs, you had troops, warrior. There was one with a more all around, with heavies, Zukas, riflemen, Grouneer, Scorchers. This one just trying to be very hard on us. Limit the amount of stages we can get to. No bonuses. And everyone gets the same amount of attacks. What was the other one? And the last one, with the gunboat crab, which is not troop based, but one for people just to get far in general. It's possible they might be running out of ideas. Hope they don't, because I do enjoy this. But basically, on an average standpoint of view, I will have roughly 40 attacks for my main, of course. 40 attacks post stage 20, which is a reasonable expectation. I should not lose any there. I shouldn't lose any until at least mid-20s, 30s. That used to be my standard. But in the last couple, it's been tailored sort of to my style. Scorchers and then the gunboat. Because I normally don't have a lot of gunboat energy. But we will see. It's been months since I've had one without that. Something that was actually helpful. Now, in ones like the first one with trophies, that is, it wasn't helpful for me. I didn't use heavies, bazookas, or riflemen for all of it, so that was almost like it wasn't boosted. Still got gold, just not enough for diamond. But I didn't use all my attacks. But did I use 40? And if there's not as much experimental defenses like the last one was, I should also be in good shape. Now I'll need to save as much gunboat energy as I can from my main in the beginning. Now some stages don't let you do that. Anyway, back to the point from earlier. Basically, I can have, after stage 20, I just need to average 1 failed, 1 success per stage. That's all I need to do. That will also require soloing as much as possible. There will be stages that take more than that. And there will be stages that take, on average, 2. Well, by 2 I mean 1 fail, 1 success. Ones I've designated as potential solos. And then the third one where it's going to take more than 2. Just be a boring amount of time. These early stages. So the Scorcher health from tribes will help. Now, if only I had the excessive amount of gunboat energy I did last time, I'd be in very good shape. The reason for this is I can either go bullet with an energy drink, or I can do resurrecting Scorchers. Now the cost will go up, of course, but as long as I don't run too many Doom Cannons, that Shouldn't be so bad. Now, I mean, one lesson I did learn since about 2 or 3 weeks ago is if resurrected scorchers die, they can be revived. I was under the impression they wouldn't be able to, but apparently they can. Surprised me when it happened too. Wasn't aiming to resurrect the Scorcher necessarily, but I'll take it over 24 riflemen, that's for sure. Now for this, my main will have about roughly, Scorcher will have 120k HP. It's quite a big number. Now, normally this account runs into trouble around the teens, low teens. Okay. This one will be actually need from forethought. Right side of no, go left, come around. From the angle where that sniper tower is. Now we'll keep going. But first, now I want to avoid that cannon. Remote will work. And now we will attack that corner directly. And that should do it. And there we go. Fairly easy thus far. Now this one, we're out with this account. We're gonna try to avoid from there, from that defense there to the right. We're trying to avoid all of those. That means we're gonna have to go through these. First, to get rid of the boom cannon and add a little critters. One bad thing is I do not have access to critters. So we'll have to make do. Nor do I have access to bullets here on this count. Or scorchers. Which is one downside. Flare. Probably should have just taken it over. Now on this count, I had to be also much more careful about losing troops. They don't replenish automatically. As I said, pay attention. There we go. Worked out in the end. A nice statue, I suppose. Might be better than the gumbo one. This was a little bit tougher. Now the cans will give me problems. Now with the shield runners, I'm basically forced to go over there. So I can go multiple approaches here. If I go right, I have to go through everything. Left, I don't. So we will go left. Now there's no rocket launchers I can see close, so they can be our distraction here. For the boom cannons anyways. At least until they get in range. And now as soon as we get those two sniper towers out of the way, we're going to take one of the cannons over. No losses so far. That's good. Ah, I lost a medic there. Very unfortunate. Just don't know if I have the damage to pull this off. Should, actually. No tank losses yet. Which is good. There we go. Now this is a little tougher. Much tougher. But I should be able to get this through this. First to take out that. Deploy our tanks. Now the base right here are the cannons initially. And slight distraction. Now we're going to shock the next group when we get to them. Now, can't underestimate the sniper towers either. Not the level we're at. That range on the boom cannon needs to go. Take advantage of either spark. Now we're shocking defenses instead. rid of the mortars. Fairly good from here on out. Another free flare. So you'll keep the tank should stay out of range. That should be the end of it. Close to what I need. All right. For this, we still have to take out the shield generators. Or to go through that boom cannon. Take out these on our way. And that cannon will be issue. And then finally, to end it, those boom cannons will be an issue. First, we're going to deploy Everspark and have her take control of it.
Hacky.
Almost. There. Now, next time we make sure we avoid the shock mines. Hit the cryo bomb before we get too close. Should be now. So far, so good. There we go. Now we'll just need to wait a bit. Here we go. 2 minutes to make it and kill it. Now we'll try to skirt the edges here to avoid as much as possible. have a minute left. No losses so far. It just might not have enough time. Skirting the edge right there. Close. Very close. But in the end, we did succeed. Okay. Shield generator has to go. Where does it? We're first going to clear a path. There we go. Now the tanks are perfect for the flamethrowers. And we're gonna go with the cryo now. The back of it, the base is fine. Hard to deal with. Get both of those. Flare. some danger out of the way. Please, I can make it. I haven't suffered any losses yet. Good. Make it. Okay. I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay. Now this one will be a little bit harder. But it's relatively straightforward. There's not much we can avoid here. I'll just go straight for it. Now, the one issue will be the shock launcher. And the cryo bomb will help us out. We'll reflare after we take out this sniper tower, so we can avoid those mines. Now, when we get closer to the shock launcher, is when we're going to take out the cryo bomb. But first one. First we use shock. Give us some more time before we have to use it. Now we use it. A little bit of a distraction. We have to be ready for the shock. Now we're going to save the other shock until we get closer to the cannons. Until then, we'll just have to bear the damage. We also want to save that energy for that too. For now. I would have liked to still save that, but starting to target our little friends. No losses yet, but I would not be surprised if we did. That'll give us a little bit of a distraction. So will the critters. Perfectly done. And that's a wrap. Oh dear. That's not something this account can survive. No siree. Now we have to get to the back. But these rocket launchers cannot be there. At least these ones here cannot. We'll go left. It's obvious. Not entirely one-shotting him. I missed. I hope that buys me some little time. Not much. As I said, this is not something this account can survive. So after this, I take a little break and bring on the main. Be over an hour before these troops are retrained. Well, not quite. 48 minutes. And the other thing is I don't have a lot of gold. I just spend it. I do did that enough. Anyway, we're gonna take a little bit of a break, get some food, and then I will be back with my main.